forms no and answer numbers na honorable e kasa omontro fa ngun kratan de no mo de ye and as the ultimate come akwa ba new 88.3 FM so morning agenda so ni
yeah that na inclined to say
inclined e boko matise mo akwa pie mu Savannah region
ne se amene o kasai yeah friend saying don't go home baby.
Okay. There's a video being circulating on social media. Yehunu honorable say wakita form. Na or catcher delegates form say omunyi form no mon fele onu krade or catcher baako say odie ukrade say wanyini nti o feli atwere wo ba a number efegu sa paper no so eye for the importe
yo me da say machia wa no pay na machia wa pamfo ne watie for baby omo bia na madam nyina nso ase se empire boa omo bo mayen ene Ghana for epepa omo de taye chinti bibia kama na yankopon adom enim se 31st January no said the tie bia no ga MPP delegate for ede omutumi ebeta yachi na ya betu franka ama MPP amanyoko na ye nyina ye nim se ura Kennedy Japan ebeji abeya ye nam no ye message ye ba akopɛ ye message en to no ye frɛ no unity tour nti unity tour no kyerɛ sɛ ye pɛ kwan a ye de bɛka MPP fo nyina bom na yen vote I drop from 6.7 million about 4.6 million no so 2.1 na bibinti anka omudo MPP 2020 omo ato abama MPP anka omo besa ato abama MPP omo ankoto no yabdi omo nyina ebeba back na yaka ye nyina ye ho abom yenim se ye nuanom bebre wo hono mo a o how binti do se me fra obi wa amfanti unibuafu ebia ono ye che bibi na ni wo wani daso obi ne nsa nka enti ni buafu enti saa nia manketenkete na ehye ye nuanom bi abufu a omo ede eno ho abufu entumi anko polling station anko to aba no ana bibi biara ha obi no emse ye nam ye pa ho chew na ya ka kire wom se de da ye nim na edoso de mo ana edi ni de ye ma omu nim ho na ye mpre de eda ye nim no na ye nsan gitumi emfri ye nuanom NDC fo ho enti ensemo aye dinam no na form no nso ye niama mienu honorable say age ba ko a ha MPP fo a ebi ankoto aba ye nama ban ba power minya ahwe ma ban ba power minya ahwe ena oye nyina nso ba bia ye hihye ni bia no obi wo ho no mu a anka bibi wo ho anka eso ne so a ye yie nanso saa bibi no ye nim ba bi owo anase yante ne nka anase bibi timisi obi de o say me de me ni godfather bia nti mo chekura mo ankae me eni ho abufuo nti wan to aba honorable say ono na aban mu no obi anhia godfather obi a godfather ebeye ono honorable Kennedy Akompre kwa Japan a oye omampani ono na aban mu no ono na obeye obi a godfather say MPP ni biara MPP delegate biara wa ye adwuma abo party na ama party na anya tumi ni ye ndane ye chinyawo be ye behia omo nso omo data ye nimba bia wo ye adwuma abo party no nti o hye wo mo nkran say ye ngi sa data we nyina delegate bia wo ti ho ene unim MPP ni bi because in prepi no nipa kakra bi na ono oye MPP ni mapa na ebia ne ba anan wo mo eben no omunye MPP fo emprepi no ye panipa dodo nti eya na ti said ye namo a ye campaign no ye tumi ka kire nkrofo obeka ye ho obeboa yen nti se mi anka sankura ye mfa ni se ye delegate ni bebre ye mpanimfo a omunfi akọ animu kakra se adwuma na ye cha ebia ono ontumi nko ye adwuma ewe adwuma bi no bani wo fa asibi ni nua bi ni ba bi onya bi a ono so na ban ba power na de otumi nya aye no enti no sa form ya ye feeling no ne botae ba ko no say ye behu ba bia MPP ni biara wo ye adwuma abo party na ama party na ba power no ba bia wo se biara ono ankasa epese ohun details na otumi ede eye den se mre ne ba na nyame boa na moto abama no na se MPP for ye nya power ono ankasa ba bisa se me call dwabo so no me promise wom say ena me ko drew dabo ya no me promise wom say na mra me wo dambai no me ka kire wom say omu list wo he bibi ba dambai nti moma yenche na edi nso wom so nti eno de se be ya sa MPP me ni godfather nti obi anhwe me no se be ya sa de ni be free ho obi a boa kene je Japan for sa da no unhia godfather bia ono abeye wo godfather we there the asem kan me use godfather no in the MPP context say nkrofo kan say ono de oni obi enti ena ye janu de toso mienu a form no ye nso ne say ye MPP album no ye de nipa bebre aba be kan ye move from approximately 200,000 equal 280,000 ye were 80,000 people being swa omo beto about 31st January 2026 nanso saa nipa no party no kura ni omu data nti form na ekura ye no party no nso aye the same form enye honorable Kennedy Japan ko na aye saa form no MPP as a party aye the same form a onu nso dey gather data of yenuanu mu a omu atwam empanimfo omu atwam DC a watwam MP a watwam se omu nyina e ba beto aba ye nyina na ye ko ye nkrofo oje afa be obi a wo Ghana ha nim say nipa odi kan ya o kan say yenko empanimfo a omu atwam no enan so ni yentwe wo mu na omu beboa party no ma party ni ngina ne nan so na party ni ngina brane nipa odi kan ya o kan asem ya honorable Kennedy Japan so be kan ya ye cause a thank you to no nipa odi kan say yensre MPP for yemfa disrede yenko omu anim na yempa wo mchew say yen empanimfo no ya ye bibi mpo na se anso obi demu ana anya obi da nipa ne mfa nche yen nipa odi kan ye honorable Kennedy Japan obi anim obi adi ho adanse dan se ano ai se pressure kakra ba nti obi a se ono no de ba ye yo de hia ne se adwen papa ye de abre MPP MPP se yen kai nuanu mu a omo aye adwuma a support party ne da saa nkrofo no ene no wakọ ahomegiem ana bibi omo wonim die mapa bi ana say ye decide ni die ni ma wo mo a the people who do not you can say the people who do not reward their leaders no obi anya abotoye mu se onoan osu bekọ akoye bi na say adadafo na omo atwa mu no na ye de omo ba na ye decide ni die ni ma wo mo a saa dadafo no nso wɔ nimdeɛ papa bi ɔwɔ suahunu bi a wanya ɔde bɛboa party no ye hia ne sɛ party no bɛgyina ne nan so na ye nyina yaka ye ho ɔden abom ne ye ne NDC di kɔsi ani na ye gitumi ne bio because obia nim wɔ Ghana ha sɛ ye ne ye boa Ghana enti no unu form no ne botae a ɛtɔ so mmienu no sɛ ye behu ye nuanom na ɔmo ɛyɛ delegate dada o me ye kan say empanimfo dada na omo atwa mu no ye se omo nyina beba beka ho no se obi ani nti party na ye form no yenso ya ye bi nti yenso ye gada sa data no nti form no ne botae mienu a ye di nam no say ye di kan obi a honorable be hu say ye nuanom ya ye adwuma na asem wo iba have somewhere along the line say one more ye delegate na hu say MPP di anka ye beto aba na free tour ti ye be sha say a polling station ne akọ electoral area ne akọ constituency na yakọ region na yakọ national ansa na ye presidential say no ya dane no kakra enti ya dane no kakra no e betumi aba say nyankopon ya adom na honorable Kennedy Japan e bedi ade mpo na ono be ye mampani a e bedru ho no na ye nuanu mu bebre a omo ye delegate na omo kwoto aba no na omo de e bia na wakọ election mpo na nyame mpamgu but ebi a na wakọ election na onu elusu na obi foforo aba wan hwe yi a wo mo a omo aye adwuma aboa party ne mfie bebre no ebedru se bio bibi kakra beba onu nso benya bibi kakra no na onye delegate bio ana na onye executive bio nti eno nti no saa data no ye collecting na wo mu a eye adwuma aboa enne no ye behu wo mu na afoforo ba say ye hwe afoforo no na wo mu a omo atwa mu no nso no ye nre mfi wo mu nti wo mu a omo ka say adadafo no omo na omo de wo mu ba ye no ye de ya adwene wo mu a atwa mu no ho na yi wo mu nso a omo te ho enne na ebibia betumi asi a wo nso daache wo betwa mu no ono nso ya adwene ne ho enti no ye hwe obia ye nsikan no etwa ha entwa fa akunya bi enti ye mbotae no na form na omo ka ho asem no ye nim se nkrofo de ye propaganda de nanso etiefo a omo tie ye wo ba bia no omo hu se adwen boni bia nta ekire dwene mu ponti a ye de ye form no ye se MPP ne be ka abom ne ya ye ba
Mate, enti enra musha ase no how many constituencies were you able to cover?
Yo, enra no ye 9 na aha no distances no mo wakakra. Enti enra say e bedu ye no na ekobo 1 na Ghana no enkro wo ho pa. Enra ba bia ye ko ye say du ba bi na ye dwen say ya ira because ye kosa na kota na sa. Ye kosa na rough road na sa. Na afetie na ayet self mu kwan no nanso yem potae eni say ana yem paibo ni say ye namo a ye hwa ye hu niama oman yi behia yi anyankopon ya adom na obie kwan bi na ochena bi na ye ba ono aboken je Japan de sese a ye wo savana e kosirimu no ono de osisirimu e bedane gan esirimu be hwe the whole of Africa. He said that Ukraine COVID by ya na asem to wiase nyina because omu wo niam bia omu ya wiase nyina ye koji bi free omu what say which no na ye dey flat nti wo say atokwa ba omu ne obi ntemu a ntokwa ne mfa ye ho no na ye nya ye ti ba bi na aduane ashort na anwa ashort wo America ni niama America for so ne obi ani ntokwa o si Ghana e be yesa na esremu na asase ne na da ho yantam ye hia ne say ye benya akande a omudi beye mfuo nti esremu de ba bedane baby a enyuma bebu because we are going to invest heavily into agriculture enti no ya ye 9 enra no and then so ye beye miensa aka ho na ye wie na kire say ye toaso no akwantu no emunsem dɔɔso na enso Awurade adom wa say ya aboa ya ama ye nyina ye ne omo eko
Amena wase na no pay.
Yo, nti bibia nso amofra ye be ma mo nti.
That's it.
Ye daite fo nso nyina ase.
Anti NS adade na otise ye ne no edi enkomo eno ono from the camp of Kennedy Japan na obete sa enkomo no efri ho edi emayen issues relating to the merger no yebo modia na fe yenya owura Matthew Nyindam ono na eye member of parliament at the Madishia Workman die and then Oba communication committee ni so odimo akutrin yebo honorable good morning.
Good morning.
Na ahondi wo ho de
Awurade adumo me ho ye.
Honorable wedi wadawuma issues relating to the merger of Telecel and Airtel Tigo mudi mo anu aba betum se ankabeya ankaye mia post kakra ade na wo mu Ghana fo ewo se yehunu na enyina ya na ma ya no bini mu
Na me na wase na machia atifo
Joso
me gidi se wo hwe statement na enra ye na nia ya hu ni se se nyina ya nkasa na ya nsori nyina ho na ya hwe ye telecommunication sector na at the end of the day no ebetimi di how bebre e di abreye na ye nyina nsori na ye mbo oman no ajapade ho ban na ne etia ne se ohwe 80 any Telecel nkomo na ye di no 80 ye company a ye beka se eno de 100% shareholding for government and na Telecel nso a company government wo mu 30% nti by majority shareholding ne de a telecell group of companies there. But yatina tie Minister Kasa no bi wo wa yatimi ahun se ebo abra na yanhwe yiye na ye ne nyina ansore ankasa ebe haye. Uhwe ansa na MPP aban be free aban mu no.
Yes.
The former minister Aye Osla Owusu. Ono nekwa acquire sa 80 by $1.
Yes.
Mo nyina yaka ho asem. But Obi Bebusa said, was that move a very important move? Yabeka Church say yes, it was a very good move because now, as I say, yes, save people's life. Yes, save subscribers and customers at the same time. Because nkayama Airtel, ekoma efrioma yimu just like that. Nkanipa dodo ena sabi ene omo aduane a omo nye bi di no nkebebo omo. Because AT has about 300 permanent workers. They have about 200 contract staffs. And almost bojo no, they are about 1,500. And then menu kasai, they are still working and actively working at 80 nature omoka. Nti 80 ewo the technical know-how. They were omu adwen omudi adwuma. But Sam George, any former minister Oslo also omunyina agia to say 80 omo how kese omo wono is custom. So they needed a strategic investor who will hold 80. Now what the nisika abeshem na 80 abaye the second largest telecommunication sector in Ghana. Nti ansana Osla Bekono or the can commission Deloitte say omunye an independent work no mumpe company obitimi abeso etiase. Until they came out with Omo report, a shortlisted 3 companies. The first company was Hanan and Partners. Almost no more than $150 million in a neighbor, and they were proposing for 15 shareholding position for government and 85 shareholding position for Omo Kasa. But at the end of the election, no, Sabio opposition. By then, Honorable Sam George now only the communication sector no. Kasa bebre. But because it was closer to election, companies in India no obia amfa no ho anya den anjim. Nti nyame ncha de e na NDC ba mu. Ono so ba mu no, Honorable Sam George ya e no mode tumi man no say onhwe communication sector no so. Oba yen so ohun say Telecell na how is kasem. Nti ono ankasa eye na adwen say sa na etie dia esmepe company a ono so diska e baba be share Telecell friends and 80 mu. At the end of the day ono so konya Afritel so no ka the 3 now Osla the Lord shortlist you know. Na Afritel ka ho. Nti Afritel no omo sister company na ye Recton foreign partners. Nti Recton AG2 mu say looking at 80 and looking at the ability and to turn over, no, ready so they will come and inject $150 million in 80 for the first year, and within 5 years, you know, they are going to inject $1 billion into 80. Nti eno achi no, my Minister for Communications, Sam George, signing a memorandum of understanding between Ono and a Recton.
Okay.
And also commission KPMG, say Omonia financial advisor to Ono. Which is well, although Sansom Comodian and my parliament, but Sabi, na yempese minority, yempese be hundred because yena yen say 80 problem, scasem. Into the minister and so about said, well, who say, way, and I'm way no be two, Nama 80 anya hondia. We don't need to oppose, although we would have called him to come to parliament with whatever deal that Obekomuno, because deal bia esukumbiano, you must bring it to parliament for us to have an input into it. But because he was now doing the background work and all those things, you know, your man acquiring money, yeah. But Yababe who said all of a sudden, no, we're backtracking on that particular journey now. Yeah, fool say, hey, good, you know. And he's just trying to give away a friend say 80 customers to Telecell for free. And that is where we have a problem. In a sense that I didn't think I can say, or the mom for free. Teleco see they all room on American Power Company. I am from ATC.
ATC, yes.
ATC so di omoka. Inti kana ATC di no minister nkomo aye hu ya na nkomo aya ken say oni ATC for no kodi nkomo say kano oba be mo sika ni bi by the end of August. But unfortunately, scano anko. Nti amakasa no ene ATC ni ono kasa na nko yie. Nti ATC no withdraw some of the services na omodema. ATC no withdraw some of the services na omodema ATC no. Emma Cecilia minister directly say all AT customers should be roaming on Telecel. Which is a dangerous thing because Sabi, so who catch me say I should go and be roaming on Telecel. Indirectly, no, you are telling me to abandon AT and join Telecel. Which is something we must all be worried about because they are roaming on Telecel and gradually will migrate from AT to Telecel.
Yes, but Honorable, my minister has a question here. For the fact that there is a company where you're willing to come and invest in AT, I must set discussions and I say discussions that couldn't name kakra sign an MOU near the idea. What could be the reason? NTR minister backtrack? Have you by maybe parliamentary oversight come across any information whatsoever about my minister na backtrack?
You see, it's a very good idea. Ohona ye nyina ye dwen ho a ye nte ase. Se adentina wafa watu kwan akoduru sei kwan anamo so awutu na ya na mompa. Why will you all of a sudden backtrack just like you have asked? Parliament is on recess. And on Komodia some ni media for dini nyina concerning this transaction has always been in the media. Which I don't have a problem with it because Oba media say media ni where there's no democracy. Nti bibia ye be ye bia no public engagement no and nipam pem na tie mo because everybody now wants to understand what is going on. So he did media engagement. Nti no also took that opportunity say sabi say one kasa uti ho a ye yiwa yibone because na yem pese the telecoms industry is a very sensitive industry.
Yes.
And it involves a huge capital investment. Nti no we didn't want to start making noise unnecessary because enana akufo adoka say sikan pedede because drubabia you don't need to make unnecessary noise because you're scaring some investors. But baby yedru ehumbe yansa we should also engage the media and let the media know say this is our position regarding what is Sam George is doing. And then the next higher argument say publicly we announcing say there is going to be a merger between Telecel and AT.
AT, yes.
Ukom website, ministry's website, or my publicity. Telecel has also announced say they are coming to inject $50 million to upgrade their network because they are going to receive 80 customers. Emma Bloomberg also announced the same thing. But within a day, no, they all pulled down those stories. Just when they pulled down the stories, George came back and announced, said, there's nothing like a merger. And what is happening, it is just because there is a force measure. Who say, Kanana was asking no Nukridi Bianya den, any assassin no more. Inti say, I'm sorry, and Cassa, nay, dear, Dachi Yaben Soreno, na Sabi, Nyomo Bayano, Emfa, interest dia Emre or Maimu. Because if a company is ready to invest $150 million within 1 year and then onwards invest $1 billion into the same AT now, it tells you that the company knows what they want. They know the ability of AT. They know, say, someone disaster will be Shemwa. AT will rise up all of a sudden to be the number 2 in this country. But Utie Abenoso, Omar said they want to merge number 2 and number 3 to face number 1, which means that they are merging AT and Telecel to face MTN. And history has shown, say, if you make 2 weak companies, it will not help. Because AT and a friend, Airtel Tigo,
yes,
and a kaboom,
yes.
Oma brabo kwesi saying, and kwesi because say we yefunu and a we ya no kofa a triaria do noma yefunu na nya dan enko because their problem is not the technical know-how. Their problem is not the expertise. Their problem is the injection of capital. The injection of money. Ndi se ne nyamia ya dom na a strategic partner aba na se opese odi sa sika we ba be hye mu a, I think that we should be looking at it and see how ye nyina ye betimi aboa na 80 ebeko nanim, because all making number 1 and number 2 you have created what we call a duopoly, which means that over Ghana there are only 2 telecom services now available, which is MTN and then the 2 Telecel and AT merging, which we think that it is killing competition. In any case, Telecel is a private company. Some people they should look for capital injection. Normal promoting Omajuma. It is not government business. AT for now is our business because it is 100% shareholding of government. It is a strategic investor, Eddie and more. Then we all support you. Because Recton for no MOU sign. They sign it on the basis of what? 60-40. Which means that 40% for government and 60% of them, and they are going to invest and use the same stuff. Now you can say, when we buy 300, when we buy 200, when we buy 1,000, they want to use the same stuff. Until you fool says, ye push it, now ye the kohonum, now George so come back, excuse me to say, to his original plan. Now, it will help us more than what he's trying to do. Because problems are 81, they are not too different from problems are Telecel war. They are almost the same problem. So at the end of the day, if you are not lucky, we'll create a merger and then run it and then still come back to the same story.
And with this one is the committee, is the Communication and Information Committee, looking at, calling the minister for proper briefing, so-called. And he said, we're taking that first initiative, who consider Sena, it was the right initiative. And even one briefing parliament, Krano, you were looking on, because Namunim say, is the committee considering, say, Mube Freno, to come and brief the committee, the reason 20 are backtracking from the first decision?
We intend to do that. And yet, for now, the minority members on the communication committee and I hold our press conference.
Yes.
And we intend to make it a minority issue, not just the caucus alone. One I mention no. Although you hold our press conference from the committee level with the blessings of our leadership.
Yes.
You would think that when we go to parliament, it should be a minority decision demanding the minister to come and give us account on what basis and we demand to get the report of KPMG and other stakeholders now.
But so not the committee level.
Yeah, the committee level is one way, because from committee you must move to the house itself.
Yes.
So all these are going to be in a committee level. No, we can do it with the blessing of our chairman. We can do it, but we will raise it beyond the committee level to the floor of the house and then see the answers that he's going to provide for us.
Honorable Maminya Hunemuna, because for the interests of Ghana. That's
it.
Honorable Matthew Nyindam, a member of parliament at the Madisha Wakpandai constituency and a ranking on the Information and Communication Committee of Parliament. Maminfa unremu ewa Eastern Region. Sauba Kaya. Last 2 weeks, and Komobi Koso or Amrantie bi freya. No much se uko PM ewo ayensuano. Heya, yensuano heya. Ame 2 minutes. Be 15 minutes na me druwe. And Crophobis is a poem ho to Galamsey. Ewo ho. Na 9 months as a 9 months for Mr. Ebru. Monfa mani nchemu ewa yensua no. Ayensua ni pomu hono. Enkrofo edigo adane Galamsey hap. Anyase ye ka ne keke di mfoni eka ho. Ana wa wo sa akro ni mu ko kape na ye tiesi so. Enti sa video we ya ohun eye nura. Dia ohun eye nura. Enko etire bebre bia. ana mpanifo ewo kromo mu tu galamsey no ukaya nansen ya DC kura beka se on the constituency chairman ne ba galamsey site okoko stopo adwuma ekoso wo no bi free say ni oye chairman ti yentumi stop no but ne ba na wo honti e benefit chairman so ka ho enti ayensua no epomu ho no nkrofo hye ho a omutu galamsey se bianye baabia na obia behu nti MC awo ho no e wo se wotumi sorry MCs ni bi wo ho mu ye very weak MC to me frame me ma ka kire ni say galamsey ekoso won importem no etumi si kire wo si ka kire wo so aban ne ma miska bia se yemfa nkuntia galamsey enti wonu woni sika bia wode kun ade atia before all go way wasu ode fuel ene beko ode nipa ne beko ko ye dwuma aban su entwa sika bia emfa nto ho anafa ma assembly so onfa koku galamsey nti DC ni so no ni sika bia ode kwa koku galamsey enti uko dru ayensu ya no a enkrofo no adane forest no machines egu a chend ye wo ho na wontumi nkotwa because uko hoyi unsa wechi ma enti wo hu ya na say ni wa sheko na bia ko se nua bia chi ni nwura bia chi na wa foso anu watumi atwa bi just to give you an evidence of what is happening. Enti naimos awasa mutu anamon awasa mutu anamon ko na yetumi hwe na ho so galamu omu wo ho omu ye galamsey because we ye nra na se ni amukọ baabi ahodo ekotata nkrofo chi omu sisi sanoma na omu de sese ho na omu de ye galamsey no yetumi ahafo nso yetumi achi nipa ho it is very important sabi ebeya sankrofo na omu ye adwuma na omu ye ho no we can also call those people and grab those people. And people will continue to do galamsey. Because if you are in the I can say obia enye hu ye hu dede ma na most for hu ye nkohontino. You think say is shredding himself in secrecy. Obi anye home enti wo koso we di answer ba ba chimi ne ma di bia komanim. Ye ba ba chimi ne ma di bia komanim. Enti omu shepo num ho. Ana che se wo mu ye galamsey no. Na obi ehun wa onyame ehun. Enti this year wo sampatem ewose wutu anamo untumi ntu afa na nine most for kan say obi tu galamsey wa ha na no mo okita no ntumi nko enchomo mra se wankasa wantu sa anamo nankasa wankasa nso ka ho actually say wankasa you yourself you are complicit. Enti mu ayensua no fo amu tie mi sa galamsey ekoso wa ha no ekronkra efresen say okro bi say ya but within the ayensua no amu ye galamsey wo ho no 9 months for muntu nko ho 9-4 enko seminu kase. Let us apprehend those who are doing the illegal mining at the site. Anya de pa. Obisi kape ni bribri si kape. Eni bribri si kape. Enti wase no kro wonwene ho. Wase na wonwene ho. Enti ayesu anufu amuwo is mu ebeye kekra unse eastern region ema mugu eyi hosa ensu amu benum kura nanse na mu nsatumi kan bie na enye papa o enti kakra da ho a ni na mfom so a omo kɔ fom bese bie no ne ye de galamse sefuo na afi ye sensuo enti wo baye dan aban na ye na adwen se wo ko enti baabi e bi se bia wo se atumi bon hu dewuro na aban atumi kokoko yɛte nkurɔfoɔ mesi we wotsi na wodi na to wa peke we twa ne tim prepa ama na wura hunam no mu na ohuade a wapi ho asanse ni pe wu kwakɔkye ne nne kwaku jai ufiri hɔ kɔ ya no asase na chi kɔ menkɔ ha wo se hɔ na mefiri bɛyi na we obi kasi yɛntwa ne tim pre a ebisi dabe and is the reason cry edum pempenso bi a member of parliament atumi can say when you hu say obi ye galamsia shoot and kill because they become terrorists omon ba be ya mabofo oni lances was sensuo o se kwaye na yase omo ye nua no munti ya mo ntu a munye adwuma bi anye ene ye nso ma kronfo nso so enko site wo omo so mo kokogye de omo mo tu ni nyina no mo so abegi gold ni sika ni nyina sanse omo so ya nya mo mo nwia mo omo so mo nidi saka sa we ye de tran krobem e kroben ye di ye ni ekro ben pa ana yedi ye ni yie anya papa enti yensu so enti 9-4 se menimu kasei menimu se pa akosi shandof wutie ma onkrofo no nko ka kire omo ayensu no ho no ma onkrofo no enko because anya depa mo amuwo ayensu anu amutie mi na no pe ayensu anufo amutie mi me pese me hu kroni din pote na me pese me hu kroni din no me refi ba mo amuti ho no munim kroni din me pato mo mfra me na mo nkyere me ba bia agaramse no koso no mo nkyere me kroni din se de be ya empanifo ba wo mo ba ho street ayensu anufo na me kan in the eastern region ayensuano muampi ba ku ya no wo su ya yetu ni tedi ya se wanwan ya ana woman yi su aba ade de be ma galamsi ati atese na mpempenso edu ayensuano